What's up, movie maniacs? If you're anything like me, you crave that edge of your seat, heart-pounding, explosive action. And 2025 is shaping up to be an absolute beast for adrenaline junkies. We're counting down the top 10 most insane action movies streaming soon. So grab your popcorn, silence your phone, and let's kick this countdown into high gear. Number 10, Les Orphelins. This one's straight out of Europe, but trust me, the action is universal. Les Orphelins, or The Orphans, is a gritty French action thriller with echoes of John Wick and The Raid. Picture this: 5 orphaned siblings trained in the art of espionage and street combat, reuniting after a decade to track down the shadowy syndicate that destroyed their childhood. The camera work? Raw and relentless. The choreography? Bone-breaking. And the story? Personal, which makes every blow hurt. Think family revenge, underground crime wars, and tension so thick you could slice it with a switchblade. Number 9, Feng Ying. Now we head to China for Feng Ying, and this one is an absolute spectacle. This title roughly translates to Chasing Shadows in the Storm, and oh boy, does it deliver. This movie throws you into a rainy, neon-soaked urban landscape where a rogue ex-special ops agent is framed for crimes he didn't commit. The result? High-speed parkour, dazzling martial arts, and fight scenes shot like poetry in motion. Imagine The Bourne Identity, but with wuxia grace and John Woo gunfu. Keep your eyes on this. Trust me, it's gonna go viral on release. Number 8, The Pickup. The Pickup starts simple, a routine armored truck job in the city. 2 drivers, 1 stop, nothing unusual, until everything goes sideways. Suddenly, they're under siege by a crew of ruthless criminals, and they've got nowhere to run. But here's the twist. These 2 drivers? Total opposites. One's a by-the-book ex-cop trying to keep his head down. The other? A loudmouthed slacker with a shady past and a short fuse. The action doesn't let up. And the chemistry between the leads? It's lightning in a bottle. By the end, you're not just rooting for them, you're sweating with them. Number 7, Trouble Man.
Hey man,
Set in the smoky, neon-drenched streets of modern-day Atlanta, this one follows a former cop turned private investigator, a man with a past, a sharp mind, and a mean right hook. He's hired to track down a missing R&B star, but what starts as a simple missing person case spirals into something way deeper. As the investigation unfolds, he finds himself entangled in a conspiracy that reaches into the city's criminal elite and his own past. The deeper he digs, the more dangerous it gets, and the more he starts to wonder, who can he really trust? This film blends noir mystery, soulful soundscapes, and tight, brutal action. Number 6, The Naked Gun. Yes, The Naked Gun is back in 2025, and it's exactly the absurd crime comedy chaos we all secretly crave. Only this time, it's Detective Frank Drebin Jr. trying to keep the city safe, or at least prevent it from exploding due to his own incompetence. When a high-profile murder rocks the department, Drebin Jr., son of the legendary disaster-prone detective, is put on the case. But get this, the department's future is on the line, and this guy can't even figure out how to open a police folder without hitting himself in the face. Expect car chases that end in drive-thrus, shootouts that mostly hit bystanders, and enough slapstick to make your ribs hurt. Number 5, Hostile Takeover. You thought corporate espionage was boring? Think again. Hostile Takeover takes a Wall Street power grab and turns it into an all-out urban war zone. An ex-Marine turned CEO uncovers a conspiracy so deep It leads to full-blown hostage situations, rooftop gunfights, and armored car ambushes. It's Die Hard in a high-rise with modern tech, hacker battles, and a villain you'll love to hate. The boardroom just became a battlefield, and the stakes are millions of lives. Number 4, Hunting Jessica Brok. Jessica Brok, once an elite special forces operative, now just trying to live a quiet life, is forced back into the shadows when her daughter is kidnapped by a group of vengeful psychopaths she thought she left behind. No backup, no gear, just instinct, muscle memory, and raw survival skills. She's hunted through jungles, deserts, and blood-soaked villages, where every step forward is a trap, and every face could be the last one she sees. It's not just the action, which is gritty, grounded, and absolutely vicious. It's the emotion. You feel her desperation. You believe her pain. And when she finally turns the tables... Number 3, Red Sonja.
All of your kind are relics from the past. It's now or never.
Red Sonja returns in 2025, and she's more ferocious, more brutal, and more legendary than ever. Captured by the tyrant Dragon and thrown into the blood-soaked fighting pits of a collapsing empire, Sonja must fight for more than just survival. She's fighting for freedom, vengeance, and a revolution. But here's the twist. This isn't a solo rampage. As Sonja claws her way up from the chains, she begins to rally an army of castaways, rogues, and fallen warriors, forging them into a rebellion that could shake the throne itself. Her enemy? Not just Dragon, but Dark Anicia, his cold-blooded war bride, a woman as ruthless as she is deadly. Number 2, Nobody 2. Guess who's back? And trying to be normal? That's right. Hutch Mansell returns in Nobody 2, and this time, he's just trying to be a good husband and take the family on a wholesome vacation. So he picks the quaint, cozy little tourist town of Plummerville, population, quiet. Too bad Plummerville has a corrupt theme park mogul, a crooked sheriff, and a sadistic crime boss, all running their own dirty little games behind the cotton candy and Ferris wheels. But here's the kicker. They have no idea they've just messed with a man who once wiped out a Russian mob with a coffee cup and some loose change. And once Hutch flips that switch again, it's theme park mayhem, small-town shootouts, and bone-snapping brawls behind kiddie rides. Number 1, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This is it. One last mission. One final reckoning. Ethan Hunt returns in the most dangerous, most impossible mission yet. And this time, it's not a terrorist. It's something far worse. The threat? A rogue artificial intelligence known only as the Entity. A self-aware system that can manipulate data, hijack weapons, and collapse entire governments without ever firing a shot. It's every spy's worst nightmare. Now, Ethan and the IMF team must race against time to find and destroy it before it becomes unstoppable. We're talking high-speed chases through neon-lit cities, aerial battles above collapsing dams, and a train sequence so insane they shut down real tracks just to shoot it.